this is what I see. Okay, okay. You say 7 to 1 now. 7 to 1. Man, gotta take anything he can get according to you. And talk about the penis side. He don't want them because they have. Well, I command it if you do with somebody with a physical or mental disability. Somebody like that need it. So kudos to him if he got it and I didn't because I don't need that. I don't feel like I need that. I don't, but he do. He and he like, damn, ain't nobody. Shit, let's do it again. And he be elated like a mud, and that's how you want to feel afterwards. So kudos to both of you on that. That was a blessing to him. So especially in this system, I ain't mad about that one. If you do a retarded person anytime, a male, girl, but only thing, if he can't get it again, it messed him up. I mean, it messed him up. I mean, he get added attitude if he can't get it again. That's the only thing, because he ain't mentally capable of handling it or something. But thank you. In Jesus' name, I hope to bless you one time, not without my shit, but I mean, on your own, like you're supposed to be for your virtuous acts. I mean, you're going to get blessed and you will be rewarded in the end according to the virtuous woman psalms in the Bible about how you're supposed to be. I mean, you don't come to a neighbor's house to get something when you bring your food or hurt them. You come in peace with your foreign food. And I ain't seen none of the neighbors do that yet. Tell none of the neighbors. I mean, we like this and teach them how to do it. I ain't see that. I don't see that amongst black and whites either. Women, you don't even go. Maybe at work you might have a potluck, but you don't tell them how to do it. So it ain't really a piece. It's just like a party and together. But you don't knock on that door with a cake and say, "Welcome to the neighborhood," or veggies or something that you grew from the garden. You ain't coming in peace if you ain't doing that. A bottle of wine, okay. But on New Year's, Christmas, if you ain't coming in peace, we, I'm, I'm talking about a migrant or a white woman to welcome a migrant to the neighborhood with her dish. I mean, somebody like me, I ain't gonna knock on you, I'll make a shot. That's the type of stuff that make you virtuous. And you got a fair, justifiable mind. And if you see somebody that's totally being unjustifiable done, you ain't supposed to go for that. For money or nothing. And you ain't supposed to eat from a slothful woman, especially in the kitchen. You'll get sick. You'll get sick if you eat a food and that dishes ain't clean. Just are dishes. You can get sick off a dirty dish. That's why a virtuous woman know better to eat from somebody that's slothful when they cook. They ain't mean slow or lazy. And they ain't clean up properly. They ain't take the proper precautions to be watching for their own health. So it's foolish, stupid. I ain't stupid. It's stupid to say okay and get sick. My mother was virtuous. I mean, my mother gave Jean Smith some food. She dropped it on the floor, and my mother's like, "Don't worry about it, Jean. I'll get you another piece. Don't eat. Don't worry about that." Shit. Jean picked that mug up, tapped it twice, tick tick on the floor. Woman, you so clean. I eat up your blood. Jean, you don't know Jean if she do that. She know your shit is on. You keep your shit clean. That's why you ain't nothing like my mom, so don't expect me to expect you to be like mine. I don't expect you to treat me like that. Not my sisters. Mm-mm. I mean, if I gotta have a woman. That's the kind of comparison I'm gonna make. Somebody that cared about their own household hygiene at least. Because I know if they care about theirs, they ain't just gonna jump at the handle to hurt me. And I care about mine if I'm treating them good. And that's the kind of woman, a godly woman I needed. And now a godly man. I needed somebody with faith and not embarrassed about, because you can't be ashamed if you serve the God of Abraham. I mean, people talk about you all kinds of ways, and I mean, they just do. I mean, it's just a natural thing. But you can't be ashamed because most of the stuff you didn't do, but the stuff you did do, like maybe I did, opening Pandora's box, I can't be ashamed about that, even if you want to make me ashamed. But I ain't bad. I don't feel bad. I got over it, and I can move on. You stagnant. You looking back, and I'm trying to go forward. So don't tell me not to look back. I'm getting on you. Uh-huh. But I ain't. You took my pocket. You hit my account. I mean, because your skin white and you worship him. I mean, you worship your race over anybody else's, even if they're wrong. And I can't agree with that. In a democracy, you accept a mafia type personality over somebody that's not bad just because of skin. Well, he'll turn on you too. I mean, how you get there? I bet you heard a lot of people just think it's stupid. I mean, you should be able to say what you want to them too if you. But it ain't a democracy if you want to let them act like dictators. I'm the least. I can't even help myself. Helps like a baby. And you don't think a bully would holler? I mean, you ain't see that video about that black dude and that little black boy. That little black boy was way smaller than this dude. And he just got tired of taking shit. He beat the hell out of that boy. And I mean, they had to pull him off because he just had too much. It's like you bothering somebody too much, you giving them about their power, not even yours, or what they can do to you, or your skin. I don't care about black dudes who keep acting like Hollywood to get up because this is my seat, and I ain't even in jail. I mean, I'm tired of them saying, I ain't gonna fight them back. I'm tired of it. Well, try me, because you can beat Al Sharpton, you look like, well, if you break my personal bad, I just might. Because I'm tired of you picking on me. Since 9 years old, I'm back to the coach. I on the bench. Make a mistake, you pull me out the game, and I don't get back in. And everybody laughing at me at the same time. So, I mean, I helped you by you mocking me on big money things. And they'll run at me and say, don't help them because it's a black thing. Y'all get over on each other anyway. You lost for each other anyway, so I mean, I'm out on the outside doing everything, about everybody. You still want to beat me up, make me earn my man card. Do you know what you call me, fag? My name is Duncan Eric Duffin. My mother ain't named me that. I mean, even though she knew dad and mom, I don't know about my sister like that, my brother, but they ain't my parents. To go against their dad and mom, everybody against them anyway. I don't know who taught him. I don't know who taught him. It's a democracy, and you gonna kill me. Yeah, you gonna kill me. Like, I'm above you, and I ain't telling me that, man. I'm like, I don't care, cause I'm supposed to have, and I'm looking like shit. I'm looking bad. I can't talk to anybody I want. If I talk to Farrakhan, just to say hi, I'm going against the country. Farrakhan don't bother nobody. And I'm, I don't agree with everything he say. I don't agree with everything Al say. And I don't agree with Jesse, everything he say. I don't agree with what everything you say. Obama either. I mean, if you starting to say something that's off in my moral, my morals. I don't care. I don't care you call me fag. I got morals too. And now I don't like being treated like the Godfather. You're a fag, so you ain't getting nothing. And we're gonna hustle on you. And you shit, and you ain't getting nothing. That's the way I feel. And I ain't in the mafia. That's like a dictatorship type thing. It is. And just because your skin is the same color, and this, I don't, it ain't ever work. It ain't never work. This skin power thing on any ethnicity. You going against the title is not just United States of America. It's a whole type. Supposed to be united and shit. You ain't want no king. You want a president, and you still ain't like a kingdom or one. Because under a king, it's only one ruler, and they never get dethroned. But you want to get up at 4-year term and dictators, and in the Senate, you might as well be a king. Unlimited terms, and then you shit, you get used to power, and shit, it's like new power to you. It's like new power to you. You don't care about you don't care about what you affect or who you hurt. It's like y'all need a straight jacket too. If you want to hurt somebody by haggling you, I mean, everybody ain't got to be happy with what's going on. Looking immoral. You look immoral to me. I'm a fag. I don't mean nothing anyway, but I don't mean nothing to society being called that. But my name is Duncan Eric Duffin, and it's offensive. It's sexual harassment, and it's like entrapment and false accusations with a photo image. I can't believe it's me doing it with an animal bestiality. Girl, I didn't talk about my mother when the cleanest. I mean, a neat woman now. One of the neat women in the neighborhood would pick, girl, you ain't got nothing on mama. And don't expect me to step you like, act like that. I mean, you repel me. And you can't take constructive rebuke or criticism. How fast gonna talk to me like, hey, you too high strung. So I don't even want to deal with a mean person that say, how you gonna talk to your daughter like that when you tell her something this for good? Like, don't get out there, slut. How you gonna say that word? Because it's a dirty word. And she need to know it ain't nice to be like that. And I can't talk to her. And I'm supposed to be her father figure. Well, bye. Because if she like a daddy, and you was mama, mama was daddy. Mama was daddy if I wasn't with her. Mama was daddy too. Then you say, I do the job of mama and daddy. Well, I ain't have no influence on it, and it can't be my. If it reflect a kid, a kid reflect father. Uh-uh. Parents, no. I ain't get a chance to show her how I am. And the shit she doing, I guess you ain't know me either. At 19, that was fornication. And it wasn't mine. You know it, and I know it. You need some truth here. You need to die for the shit. Letting a fag take care of a real man who you call, especially a daughter. How could you? I would never do that if I got a chance to be a heterosexual. Let a motherfucking bag take that. Ain't no way. It ain't no way. And that, I mean, especially in adultery. I don't agree with that. I mean, you can't guarantee you gonna raise them kids that the father play better than that father, and the father don't even get a chance. I don't agree with it, especially when the kids come out worse than the father even had a chance to influence them about being better. I ain't with it. I quit. See, this is the one I don't like you, dude, who come over here, get close to my friend, and tell me I'm out. And it's like you pick marriage so you can hide it. And you had a fetish, and you couldn't control it. Then you had kids, and they caught you. So you can't get numb. You homeless. So I got to compensate for your fucked up fetish that you was too dumb and proud not to accept when the girls get you anyway. It don't matter with white men. Now I got to move out my shit because you fucked up. Now I got to take your place like I'm broke back now. Yeah, I ain't picked that even though I had a kid because I knew I had a fetish and I couldn't. It wasn't a way young, dumb, and full of cum at that age that I was going to be able to refrain from that. Until I felt like I had control and be able to save one person and not break it off because of my desire. I mean, the woman ain't even give him a chance. I mean, I felt like this before they found out, and I said I love it. So I'm glad they found out because I knew I had a fetish, and she'll never forgive you for that if she see it. She happened to sneak up on me and got video footage. But you broke back now because I wasn't married. I mean, and I ain't ashamed. Even if she said I ate her in front of guys, I mean, you just couldn't be ashamed. But my God, but you couldn't talk about it. You couldn't get caught. I wasn't planning on getting caught before my fetish had been complete. So I couldn't go back after that. I mean, on the roof out, you can't. I mean, I'd be like the Eddie Murphy movie with the big fat girl and get by all the time. Town never take up for me. So was it Norbert or something like that? Yeah, I'm like Norbert with y'all, and y'all support the main girl. So and him too. So I mean, I've been homeless. I mean, left at 17 with a bottle of squash in it, and I'm I can't even find, moving place to place. I don't pay the rent and can't stay there after pay the rent. Ain't got no money for a hotel but my car. And you fuck up. I mean, completely ashamed of your fetish, knowing they know, and you was now. You'll never be, cause that's some sorry shit. I work for my shit too, and y'all got an easy job. Now. Shit, family exception. Even if you do it, mother, and they fuck that shit. I just can't bow up gracefully on this one. I earned it, and you broke back mountain, and now I gotta take your place, and everybody agreed. So whatever. End up outside by myself with no money. I hate the system. Covering y'all up when you're ashamed of your fetish, and the girl give it to you anyway. So you buy it, so and they don't talk. You ain't even have to worry about shit like me. So, anyway. Like you omnipotent God, and as if God don't have a fetish, but know better than to do it. I mean, unrighteously. I mean, everything we feel, God feel too, because we like unto their people. You evil, thinking if a God have a fetish, shit, get, and then you got a fetish for women. Then you took me anyway. I wasn't supposed to have a God wasn't supposed, or they wasn't. What the fuck is wrong with you? And you a playboy, model, shit, centerfold, beat off on you, a fucking inanimate object. Like that's a feeling. I'm supposed to, if I supposed to like you don't like your own father, son. You don't like your own dad. If you get with another woman, you don't talk that shit. And a man don't like a girl. A fat wouldn't treat a girl, a little girl like you do. Hey, you don't even know your own heart. And gonna try to determine a man's. You can't even study your own anatomy and get shit right when they show you in school, and you should know that. So, I mean, you shouldn't even have to. You should breeze through female anatomy, but you don't, because I went to school with you, and I had a hard time with y'all shit, because it's like Everything that happened to you, it sounds like a man did it. And I don't know why, but all your diseases and sound like a man. It's a man, so I'm tired of it. I'm just biased. You get your way all the time, so you'll take my last dollar and don't care if I suck. Because you nasty, nasty spirit. I'm better for being, I'm better for being better. You better for somebody telling you the truth about yourself. You don't like yourself. If you want to be me, somebody you talk down about. You don't like yourself. If you want to be me, somebody you talk down about. Girl, you don't know how I think. Especially when I had a broken spirit and went to the corner and they talk about show me the money before I show you the product. Alright, you money, but that's what you call it, right? You don't know what I can do with that. Yeah, show what you worth before the man pay you. And if you worth it, you know man gonna pay you. Especially if you get one up, you can't get up. Down to something, work hard for the money, work extra hard to get him up. Cause you don't need vibe with something. Yeah, you got him up. Well, please him. And I bet you get your money's worth. Show us the money before we pay. Money, because that's just a promissory note. So show us what you got. Money, your product, demonstrate. That's how I think. I ain't biased, but we got to pay for it. 71, you only worth a dime a dozen. I mean, so many, so ice cream out there. Yeah, versions. We don't need you when they high, right? We can hit a version, especially if we over the hill and then we got paid. And you over the hill too. So if you're a mother with a kid, hey, I think you better sweat from your brow if you want to let the father. But you got money, and the kid money, huh? Yeah, that's what you do on Jersey. It's your DNA proved it, okay. But you ain't checked the RBC, red blood cell count, WBC, white blood cell count, platelets, or that man's sperm. Yeah, and to see if he was even able to have a baby. And then you can really find out who dead he is and burn his ass. Because I ain't the one that like a father that abandoned his kid. No. And they're going to try to say Richards is somebody's father's daughter's kid. Nah. He need to burn for that shit. Getting my daughter pregnant? Hell nah. And then that's how you affect? Nah. I wouldn't even do a fag like that if I impregnated my daughter and who I wouldn't touch in a bathtub, make her wash her own. You don't know me. I might be like that, but no, that ain't how you do. That ain't how you. I can't go for that one. But peace be unto you. Have y'all burn his ass for impregnating his daughter and bring fag for it. Y'all was pump. I tell you what, ladies, I can say that then, but you don't believe it. You don't. Anyway, ladies, I ain't never show my kids my homosexuality that you claim I am. My grandkids, my daughter even. Ain't nobody see me and Richard get intimate while they were here. It's always talk clothes, but it's like I sleep on bed, he sleep on bed anyway. When they came, I sleep on sofa and they sleep in the bed. When they all came, we found a space. Pull out the floor of the room, man ready to lay. But they ain't see that. That's getting intimate. That's one thing I'd say. Did you show your kids that? Or heterosexuals that broke up with their spouse, did you show your kids that? I didn't. This is for Dr. Jones, the best dentist in the VA hospital. Girl, I'm representing a real. You want a real man? You want a real man? You want a real man? Okay, I make me a real man. Yeah, 'cause I was out there on the floor, dancing, doing the game with the hoe, just to get it right. But I found out her mind ain't tight like yours. You met that toothpaste that bad? You got a good husband if he stuck with you, 'cause you fly for a dachshund girl, and you ain't got no horsetail hair on your head. It's horsetail. You ain't know that? Yeah, it's the horse's tail on the head. Fake braids. I ain't know that. They gonna run out because ain't that many horses. Yeah, that's my dad. But Dr. Jones, for a professional, just holding it down. They give a teacher something to help your kid decide what would you get more than the damn apple incentive to help him get it, get it, get it. So he can be like, you, and that five-man husband, yeah, he gotta go run. But that's it. You ain't gotta let me. But I respect that. Respect the Ten Commandments and my religion, even though you might not think I'm fake. Give me a chance if I want to repent, because it's a gradual change. But I look like that, and it's not necessarily a sin as long as I ain't messing with you or your husband. Break the fam, or break those Ten Commandments. None of my abominations to hide or something. But anyway, let's get to the subject, Miss Jones, Dr. Jones now. Yes, ma'am. Look, I ain't come back, but ain't even brush it up. And we're gonna do this. I think I forgot what I was gonna say. But I'm talking young to you. A fly bait. Yeah, you gotta go. I don't know if you think. I don't know because you might be coming around it. Don't get unreasonable. Somebody you need. Don't break that. Becoming a one. Anything. Because you lose your head with your kids. And him too. And you too. If you cheat. So peace be unto you. Because I know I wouldn't. If I eat my percent, I forgive you for that. You would. And there's a lot of ice cream out there. Even to him. Even to him. But anyway, I mean, it's tempting, so it's tempting. I forgive you. I hope you do, and I hope you repent for it if you did it. Look at my hello. Anyway, what was I talking about, Rich? I forgot. I can't. All right. What, 3 minutes, 55 seconds? I ain't said it yet? It ain't even low. Cause what was I saying, Richard? I can't think of it. I gotta get back with you. But this was for you anyway. And women professional like you that don't take things personal as far as your occupation and what they hired you to do. I mean, as far as your job description, you don't care. And you know it's dangerous. You know it's dangerous. So with the morning after, you should be paranoid on both sides. You should be paranoid on both sides. And for a woman to say, he did it with me without telling me, and he did that, and made me dangerous morning after, and we can't talk. We can't talk. And if we do, but at least they know what they're getting into now. But it's too late, because I'm probate. Shelby. PW, Dr. Jones. Yeah, in the Bible, Job, the devil told the Lord he was in it. And he bet the Lord that he could make Job cuss God. Did y'all cuss God? Was y'all in it and dunking out? And see what you do to somebody when y'all in it. Something bad to somebody. But when I'm in it, y'all have fun. Look, shut the door. I don't want to get in it. I'm out. He in the bathroom. I'm out in the living room. I want to live. Y'all want to die. Well, if the Lord made a bet with the devil that he would get more people than he could get, guess what? Y'all in it. And you got like black and white, good and evil mixed up. Because you reverse stuff so much to have it. Because you got to have it, right? Peace be honey, everybody in the world. Seriously. Guess what, y'all? They said I'm in love with electronics. I do have a lot of them. I got a stereo, I got a TV, I got a walkie-talkie, I got a emergency squawk box. Yeah, I got the squawk box at Target on sale for like $5. It's a little walkie-talkie, and you can hear when hurricanes and stuff coming, bad weather. It's an information device. Yeah, they say I love electronics, but guess what, y'all? I ain't excel to an inflatable dog. I ain't making love to electronics. So, what y'all talking about? Somebody love electronics according to the Bible, right? I know. Dodo head. That's something. Hey, Dodo head. Believe that thing alone, you're going to get calluses on the inside. Because you get hot and it vibrate. It's going to mess up your ovaries. I, I ain't learned in school, y'all. Ovaries. You know what I'm saying? They saying I'm like the Muslim on In Living Color. You know, I get up there and can't even type right. They mess it up. Remote click. Clicks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out back like that. 28 ass bad like type. Retarded man. Hey y'all, they dogging a sick man. They said I was paranoid and they treat me like a slave. Hey, y'all know what? Slavery is legal in the Bible for 7 years, but the man got to agree. Guess what? If you disagree after 7 years, you got to let him go and you can't send him home broke. You know what I'm saying? If you send him home broke, how you going to get up? He might end up like a hook or something. Lay there for the night, be wearing a dress. Might stick you up in the dress and give me that money. Had me slaving 70 years, let me go with no broke, and I'm broke, and you let me go, and you got money from my slavery, and you fed your family from my slavery, and according to the Lord, you were supposed to hook me up, and I wouldn't have to start all over and become a hooker, you know what I'm saying? So it's illegal by the Lord. To slave me for 7 years, make me do another 7 years, make me do another 7 years, make me do another 7 years, then put me in jail afterwards with no money. You go to jail broke, you can get back, maybe come back. See, I told you, I'm confused. I got vertigo. That's why I got handicapped tags. I might fall out from the medicine going to the store. But I ain't supposed to have it. Look, I ain't got no limb, pretend. Then I deserve my disability. But I can't drive no car with a missing limb, you know what I'm saying? That's your taxpayer money. Oh, I'm an American citizen. Can I collect Social Security in peace? No. I ain't worked long enough. What? I started at the age of 14, I told you. I bought my own school clothes. That's why I look spoiled. Wasn't hustling. I was working in the summer. I had to work just to play on the football team in high school because you got paid for the uniform. And the coach wasn't going to buy mine. I was lucky I made it, the last one to get chosen. Ass again? Dang. They did that to me in elementary school too.
I got a good one for y'all. Who you call black? As dark as your soul, lady. What you reverse? Dark on the inside and light on the outside. And I'm reverse. Dark on the outside and light on the inside. I don't know that dog. Look. Do I sound black? Because I'm pretending. I can get elite. Could I be an elitist then? And you say, you can do that. Dang it. I couldn't be black or white. Can I be a fan? Picasso. No. No. No Asian. Height. Uh-uh. No Pakistani. What they say? I don't know. Russian? Ninth? I'm gone, y'all. I'm gone. I'm gone, y'all. I'm gone. Drive on with me. Cause I ain't trying to go down. I'm trying to go like email. I like that sound. Kind of like, I believe I can fly. I want to be like a lot when I grow up and get lifted up. I don't want to be like Malachi because y'all intercepted my goods. I'm gone, y'all. Look, I ain't going nowhere. I'm fake. Lord, please help me. Save me from the violent people that our lovers are there. Seems like they want to kill something and calling it nothing. Amen. Guess what, y'all? I know some prison stuff. Help the military out too. What prison war type stuff. I ain't lying there to school, man. He said, boy, you know what they do in jail. They'll take a bar of soap and put it in a sock and cut your ass if you act up. Yeah, I ain't lying. Soap on the rope without a bar of soap on the road in a sock. You can double up on them too and KO them. Look, they be like, I'm clean now. I ain't messing with that mug no more. And when I get out after that one, I ain't committing no more crime. I'm clean. That's better than washing your mouth out with soap or cussing, which I need right now, Lord forgive me. But a person make care. A person make you so mad, you can't think. But I ain't getting nothing done today. Why? You gotta be depressed. Yeah. A person make you so slothful, you be like, how my face thing? Somebody give me a sponge bag, please. And don't nobody tell me to arrest you. You be a funky man. And guess what else they do in prison? Boy, they take a tube. Yeah. Hook a rubber man up to that mouth somehow. You know, a hollow little tube. And then they put a nail on the back or something hard. And guess what they do? They put a bullet in the tube and cut. They better tap you in the middle of your forehead and you be like, where that bullet come from? Before you go. That's some home stuff you can do too. If you don't like a gun. You can crazy too. Because you might not have a chance to get to your lock closet if you got kids. You always tube them. You can give them a tubal cane thing. The best hunter in the Bible. What? I guess he was right. Like the ground wouldn't give it to him.
Now get up. Get up. Why you ain't supposed to get up? Guess what, y'all? If you ever see a girl in Madrid in the stadium doing it with the donkey, if you get up, beat it down. Let you get that, get that, get that, get that. You ain't supposed to get up for that now, yeah. So let because if she have out of body experience, she might get stuck in the mule, and you might get stuck with the mule without reasoning if you have sex with that girl. Okay, might get a mule penis out of it, but you ain't gonna have no reasoning from right and wrong, good and bad. You just be living. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard a girl hollering and doing it with a reptile? And to get up, go see a doctor. Because if you ain't getting that, get that, get that, get that, you ain't supposed to get up there. Ain't supposed to get it. Ain't supposed to get up there. Because she done got lower than the dirt. She eating dirt now. Yeah, she eating the dust on the ground and walking up. So, if you get that, what if you have an egg? Damn. She be like an abortion. You ain't killed it, but it looked like you did. You be walking around like Cain and ain't know it. You're like, but I didn't. Yes, you did. I saw you. And saw something else completely different. Years ago. That ain't got nothing to do with the relevancy of the issue she talking about. I shouldn't say issue, I should matter. Because then you don't matter. I saw it, and anything I say you did, because I saw it. And you be like, no, you didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I did. Okay, I did way back then, but we're talking about right now. I didn't do that. Especially with a girl. I ain't never raped no kid. You crazy. You lunatic. You trying to get somebody beat up. Do it. Do I look like Mickey Mouse? You ain't want me to go Walt Disney. But I won the Super Bowl with the Ravens. Cup time. I tell you, white people, they take everything for granted. I ain't lying. They laugh at everything. Oh, they don't believe it. It ain't gonna happen. You see them in the scary movies. They take it all for granted. They be seeing signs and they don't take it, they don't take it serious. And then next thing you know, and I be laughing like crazy when the rest of them panicking. I say, y'all ain't see the omen? that was a bad sign. I mean, another one happened, then another one. And you ain't turn around and say, Freddy Krueger might come. Halloween or something. I mean, that's, it's time to get out of town stuff, I take signs and one seriously. Y'all say nothing, and y'all meant it, so can I get out the country? That's a great sign of money for y'all. Y'all mean it. So I'm like, they mean it. I can't never make an American dollar again. Because they'll take it and say, that's how. And I'll be like, but I was born here, ain't mine too? And you'll be like, no. I said, okay, great sign of money. You said no, and it meant no. You said open the door, and you didn't do it. So get out of my way, because I might be impaired. Drunk now, because the great signs one said I can't buy and sell, and something blew up, boom, boom, and then somebody got shot, boom, boom. Great sign of money, huh? I ain't do it. No vertigo here. I ain't busy in my head enough to do something like that and get the mouth cane on me, you. Nothing for stardom. Nothing for all the money in the world. Because I don't want people after me talking about you can kill somebody. That's the curse of it. And then I need to grow crops because you ain't going to let me eat. Because great sign of one. I'm going to be out in the wilderness trying to plant something and you're going to stomp it. There goes my daggone zucchini. Now you expect me to get hard on my zucchini squash. Never great sign of one. See, God just have to come down with a javelin, put it between somebody's temple, hot and steaming, and swing them like a pendulum. And then y'all gonna say, yeah, it really is a God. It might be demonic though. They might send demons back to get you. God might not want to touch you. They might be the real saints. They turned against God and come to get you. And you're gonna say, I'm getting out of here. That's a dark sign and wonder. You ain't gonna be like Poltergeist and say that. You're gonna be like, I'm out of America. Don't follow me, whatever you are. Wherever you came from, go back so we can shut the gate. A great sign and wonder. Then you're gonna want complete, huh? Shut the gates of hell. But shut the gates of hell on your mind. Think good, not bad. Think godly, not ungodly. Don't make people feel ungodly. Make them feel godly. Especially when people beat them down. Somebody pat them on the back and say, they treating you like donkey. And then donkey might get a pat on their back for cutting the grass or something. Because that's all they're going to get. A grass cutting hidden. Look at it. Look at the mustache. Got gray in it already. Young, old, and ugly. Oh, got a flea on me from the dog. Flea bitten too. Great sign of Monday. Ladies, I'm gonna call you ladies. You acting like a little girl. You need to stop incriminating yourself talking about somebody love electronics because I buy musical instruments. I ain't break that deal though. I ain't making love to my instruments. I'm trying to make a living. I can't make love on an instrument and get paid. Can you make love on a dildo and get paid? I don't even like saying the word. But the dildo is the damn problem. That's why you can hold out. You ain't holding out. You know, somebody need to cut that damn thing in half like the Texas Chain Massacre. I bet you would scream. Especially if it's a big one, bigger than your dad is. Then you laugh at daddy on his bed because you can take more. Girl, you crazy. You in love with that thing if you did it the first time with it. And ain't no man ever gonna satisfy you. And it could cause ovarian cancer. Because it vibrates, dummy. Sound waves. And it's heated. Which means you get calluses on the inside. But you're gonna have to revert your thing and circumcise so you feel something, a real human. Because you acting monotone. Like that damn dildo. And I know you ain't doing it with a snake. And doing the snake dance, enjoying it like the snake doing it better than a guy. I guess it would. The damn thing 12 feet long. You better hope it don't eat you up. Or harbor babies inside of it. Because you ain't getting away if it do. Y'all crazy. Saying I'm in love with electronics. I ain't having sex with shit. I don't even have an inflatable dog. You still got your deal though. You need to get rid of that shit. Because you don't need no man. You can make yourself come, huh? How about the girls that can't? With hysterectomies, maybe the dildo did it. Don't react. Don't react. If somebody take your dildo and cut that mug in half with an electric knife or a chainsaw, you better act like one of them Africans getting a scar on their face for womanhood or some shit. Or you need a rubber room. Really bad. If you scream and go crazy, they're gonna take you out in straight jacket today. I hope they don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't search it out and find it. You better hope they don't catch you. Might cut you in it. I ain't trying to go there. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. See, I don't recommend it. You're gonna have to put somebody away. I don't recommend it. Man, this is what I tell you, not to search it out. Best on your wife anyway. The order, I understand. But you want to be in love with a guy, right? You don't want no robot to take your place, right? Take care of your dog, right? You want to be a princess. And you don't want to laugh on your bed if she accidentally see you or something. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, you don't want to search out the wife because if it don't measure up, either way, you ain't gonna like it. It can't satisfy you better than you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about marriage. Man or guy, whoever I'm married with. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing taking my plate. Especially a damn piece of damn plastic. You know what I'm saying? Man, not my damn credit card hit me. I'm like, ching, ching. Bank be like, ching, ching. Plastic, plastic, plastic. Don't give me the mark of the beast. Don't give them the mark of the beast. Don't act beastly, because I told you not to search that shit out. Don't do it. Just act like you don't know. It's like you see an alien with a police officer, you know, two cops sitting in the car. Did you see that? Nah, I ain't see that. You see, because if we see it, we might croak the hell out. We going out straight to both of us going out straight jacket. The kid would be like, Mom, Dad, what's wrong? Y'all gonna say, you don't want to know at the same time. Shit. Just like the days of Moses. I mean Noah. Shem. Saw him on the bed. And everything got kirked the hell out. You know what I'm saying? It's like angels came down from heaven a long time ago. 1987, right? And they're beautiful. Might be men and women. And they're giants. But they don't look like giants. They got gigantic dark soul. And everything going crazy. Earth sinking and everything in Alaska. Lord. Icebergs melting. Climate change. The snake sound. And the damn thing harbor eggs in your girl. If it come out on a man's penis, I ain't even touching it. So I'm scared. I'm paranoid, really. I need my medicine and the right kind, because it seems like somebody been fabricating my medicine too. They trying to kill me. My medicine got a C on it. It's supposed to be a little football-looking pill. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I don't know. But they want it at all costs. They already got it. That should be on the Statue of Liberty instead of the flame. I bet you that's what they meant. Probably was a broomstick handle back there. Flying around on Harry Potter. Oh, shit. They cast a spell speaking backwards and every damn thing. Don't say it forward. If you do, say it fast so she can't catch it and say it backwards and reverse it on you. Witch warlock. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. Lord. On the planet today. Don't make it night. Because the freaks coming out at night and they bite me. Everything I make, they copy. Bite, mock. Tick tock. There go the clock. Time to get off. When you get in a situation like mine, in a town called Maryland, starting in Bethesda in 1987, I love it ever since then. You never get out of it. They show the world your vanity. And they all think, I'm more of a man than that. And I'm like, but you wasn't born a man. I was born a guy. If you want to call me a man, I was born a guy. Born with testicles. You wasn't. You was born with ovaries. Whoever hit the over. I ain't getting it because you don't want to give it up, right? But I ain't impressed because it's diseases out there. And I could have one too. And I don't want to pass on to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it to my grave. Would you? Or would you get vindictive and say, I'm going to give it to everybody that gave to me that type? The type that gave to me, I'm going to give it to that type that gave to me. Or you going to say, I'm going to get somebody else because somebody gave to me. You wouldn't want to repent. Say, I'm sorry, Lord. But anyway, EU freeze. I'm coffeeed out. Freeze it up. And then snort the line. So you don't have to wait. But beam it up. So you can be above. Because I'm way down here. Way down here. On the bottom, last. Because everything I try to do, I'm out. Walk down the street, speak to you. You spoke out. Damn. You send me to jail, I be in. And then I get reamed out. If I can't fight, right? And then I get out of jail. You already know if I got reamed out. So either way, even if I don't get reamed out, as soon as I get out, I'm out. I mean, you got this out thing, like lack of vocabulary. You can't say extracted, exonerated, or excavate. Because you need to excavate the cobwebs out your mind instead of tangling stuff up in my own domain. Are your wires tangled? I don't know, because I'm herbal down. You know what I'm saying? Take a natural supplement. You? Was it cut? I'm Max Duncan Headroom. You get my drift? Drifty. Drift this side. Is that how you drifted to the side when the snake hit you? You drift to the side. Which way you drift when the dildo hit you? Which way you drift when dunk hit you? Look. I can't believe I'm giving this man some. If I ain't have to, I wouldn't. And now that I don't have to, I can get his cash and don't have to. And I'm going to get everybody else's, but I have to. Because you know what? You're an expensive date. Dinner, lunch, and a movie. You get dinner before lunch. Because lunch is your dinner. You be multiplying on the bill. Did you forget to pay your car payment? Why did you get that automatic thing going through? Paying on your credit card. You ain't paying on your credit card. Now your credit bad like mine because I had to go to national debt. Because you ran mine up too. I did too. I said, but you gonna run it up, so I'm gonna run it up too. Everybody else running it up, so it ain't doing me no good to run it up, huh? Did this stuff get broke? Look, I'm broke, busted, and disgusted. Because I'm under house arrest. If I leave, you break. If I leave, you take. Where my focus? Where my underwear? Who wearing my damn underwear? Keep, don't bring them back funky. If you do, wash them so I don't know. And use the same soap. Who stole my detergent? Dang. Men ain't supposed to have fabric softener. Oh. Didn't I increase the economy by buying it 3 times after you stole it 3 times? Going on my 4th. Where my coffee? And I'm coffeeed out. At least I ain't getting mine free. Y'all free. America the free. Except for me. Just hit Duncan's house. We got it. Right? Hit Duncan's account. We got it. Even when we right, we got it. And get it right. Because that's money. And Duncan ain't got that much, so we're going to throw him in jail now. He done. Yuck. Look. I ain't that damn desperate. I guess heterosexuals or so-called people who got it together or are straight don't get it. You couldn't mess up. You know why? Because they think they're doing the right thing. So if you doing, they're gonna, know what I'm saying? So anyway, they ain't gonna do what a gay man do. So I'm glad, not really, because I get harassed about it. But you accept white guys for doing it, and you don't accept black guys. Then you accept lesbians, and you don't accept black guys. Or I'm Indian, so I'm not black. So, but my skin and my character is flavored like a colloquialized like a black person's, and I ain't relating. Okay, yeah. See, it hurt me. That's what you want to. Have to get me on the football field and break me up. You don't hurt me. Just simple as that. You accept everybody except me for doing that. It's crazy. Daryl Strawberry, Lawrence Taylor, all them overcame it, but and whatever else. But Duncan couldn't. And now you're stealing my own creation, so That's what you do. Y'all wrong. You accept everybody except your own, and you caused it. At least on me, you did. The gayism. New word, gayism. Homosexuality. You started it. You didn't make me, but you make women regardless. Even if they get molested or don't know better. Like I didn't know better. So you don't care because it was my cousin and he didn't get punished. He got a girl now. He didn't know what he was doing, did he? But look at my life since Jungle Boogie. This is at the end of the song. If they ain't changed it. Dixie Hummingbirds, first one. I was actually singing in the choir, but I think I only performed Half Baked, a song we didn't know. So we like mimicked it through. But anyway, get me, because you calling me bad. What? Because I ain't Michael Jackson and I ain't big like him, because you ain't let me. I guess the D.C., Maryland, and Virginia girls and women don't realize they're the stars on the Confederate flag. The Klan are in Frederick, Maryland. Then they got us in the South, in Fredericksburg, a big Ku Klux Klan Confederate flag out there on your way to Virginia Beach. Oh, y'all know? Oh, you don't know? Well, why are people getting away with murders of black people without justice? Somebody must be on their side saying that person was a bad person, right? Like you saying about me, huh? Yeah, like my nephew's death. Curious. I wonder if his brothers can hear this. Because I'm thinking my family, the girls, who all down there at the same time, partying up, did it. And you got to steal now. Stay away from Uncle Donk's house. With help of Shakira Barrett. And I'm going to tell, my niece ended up in the bed with my nephew's girl. Yeah, and probably hit my man too. Both of them. My nephew's girl and my niece. Probably double teamed to get out of that murder. If it's a conspiracy, because he kept cash on him, he was a barber, wasn't he? Wasn't that damn much. And then my nephew think he's safe, he got a girl. Not realizing that mysteriously Junebug died after his daughter was able to care for herself. She must have been pregnant with his grandson. Ended up on welfare with some guy, something. I don't know how she doing, but she was on the scene too. Yeah, all of them down there, party girls. Carl Marcus, away from his girlfriend now. Now he finally settled down with a Caucasian girl. And y'all act like you can't do that in our family. I mean, you ain't tell us not to mess with white people, did you? And why would you when you do? And not only in our family, in every black family in America, and ours really ain't black, but kind of mixed because we got Korean in there too. Now you wonder what the hell is going on with a brother who keep getting in trouble. Well, y'all support him because he got a girl. Well, I wasn't the one that got in a ride in high school. I ain't get accused of rape and get off. Then expect their father to go. And I ain't get accused of robbing his father's bank account to the T and starving him and his little brother. I didn't get accused of that, did I? And the banks ain't prosecuted yet? And y'all after me. I think you better look up criminal records. Something they can erase or change time on. And see who on there for what. Because I'm on there for child support. Once. Never again. And ain't it over? You better look at the date on it and realize it's over. And it's time for her baby's dad has to step up, especially on myself, saying after all that effort, without jail time and my little income I made, scrapping to survive out this month. That's how you do it fast. Right. That'll put a question in a guy's mind who didn't mind doing it and wanted her to have just as much as he ever had, but not what he had, including his man. And make him pay after all that. Oh, I gotta go to jail after all that. No, I wasn't in the club picking up like y'all, party girls, even her mother. And then the grandmother, I don't know. She might have been like, I don't know if it's yours or somebody else's. Because it don't act like Duncan, but it's Duncan's because Duncan might have a trust fund. And that's big money. And back to little Keith. I see you had many kids. And you crazy because they might bop you up before you'll get time to retire. And I told you, don't be carrying the cash around on you because they be geeking. And if you getting this on Facebook, it was intended for you to get. Watch your back. Because it seems like the Duffin men in our family really don't mean much. And I feel sorry for your sons. Especially, damn, he should have took that name, the royal one. Nice guys finish last, bro. And the Duffin family, his son. One thing you NFL players, NBA, and baseball players in the league of the big league, top dogs, need to know is you can't let them keep on to you. I mean, mock you to the teeth. For instance, Cam Newton went all the way, got to the Super Bowl, they perfected the dab and jip, jip, jab. Hit him in the butt with some sad. Boy, if y'all ain't learned what they did to me, you gonna be like me. Something on they like to pee. Eat, eat, eat. Who else? LeBron. Eat. Boy, they on Kawhi. Leonard, my name in the French class, they took me out of to learn 100 multiplication problems in a minute. I got it. Can I go back in the French? They like, no. Was I picking it up? Bonjour. And they was like, no, he didn't say, was he picking it up good? Goodbye. I was like, what? Did I say goodbye? Bonjour. I mean, bon. Because I ain't get to learn it. Is it plus? Comment allez-vous? What? Voila, Monsieur Duffin. Wood. Voila, Mademoiselle Tebow. Not Tim Tebow, damn it. That was just the name of the person. It was Mr. Tebow anyway. But I just made it up. Mademoiselle Walker, CJ Ben. They're going to get my ass. I'm doomed, y'all. 71 I'm out now, but they're going to pluck me off. They got a sawed off double barrel now. Shotgun at the mic. And y'all talking about y'all fighting the militia. I know who y'all really fighting. The 71, I got the advantage ratio. Let me tell you, Ravens Nation, we getting our butts kicked. Because they got Duncan. They got long double but Duncan. And anything Duncan got, they took. I'm the taken by the takers. We got Russian, Pakistani, Hispanic, and California rolls over this. Big money oppressing the poor. Couldn't critique the media without them critiquing you with danger, seems like. Because I don't like the news, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of sad and dismal right now. Especially in a dire situation such as mine. I'd rather not look at TV, you know? Keep. Because they don't like me in Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. I'm a Duff fan. You know what I'm saying? And since the 1940s, they've been bothering us. Because my granddad, you know, he was like Indian. And she offended his tribal nature. And I guess he had temporary insanity, so all of us insane since then. But we haven't done the same act. It's just been accelerated and lied upon. You know the definite name. Y'all don't want to hear that claim. Because in America, if we ain't white Duffins, we ain't getting no fame. Or white Duncan. Ain't that a shame? I'm ashamed of my own country that I fought for voluntarily. I ain't get drafted, but we did have a small war. And I was out there in the mix on the dirty Detroit. Because that's where they send you when you got a bad name, even if it ain't your fault. But anyway, I got out honorably twice. And I got 2 AAs. But upward mobility evaded me each and every day. And now I get oppressed by the rich, by Congress, by the people in this neighborhood. I'm sorry I moved here if I was going to be a disturbance. Because I was just trying to live after I fought for this country. Just to hear like the call of the wild. And y'all get mad because I repeat this all the time. Incomplete sentence like a mug. Shot that you want to give me and put me in a jug. There goes the neighborhood. I be damned. It was in 1993. Couldn't keep a car on the road since then. Couldn't keep any material that I like to buy to make my own way in America, entrepreneur like guy. Why you dog me? I was just a veteran. Yes, I'm disabled, not missing limbs, and not getting. And I think y'all wrong. You ain't like my song. But you ain't have to listen to it that long. There's something wrong with the girl. They say a man small. You don't down sound perverted to you. Laughing at a man's pink. And something wrong with a guy to say that too, ain't it? But you know something though? A guy still get it. And you won't. So something wrong with you. Because the guys still do it with a little one. But and really, how you measure out? I mean, you actually use a yardstick, a ruler. You the ruler. Well, I'm the Libra of the scales, and I'm weighing shit out. It's uneven, ain't it? That's why y'all don't like Libras, because you know the scales are tipped. Look, the women on the left side trying to get splendid and do, and all the men, 1%. But I'm only one. Don't even send no hooker, bruh. I'm going to turn down. Nah. Ain't that low? The girl always trying to upstage me. Why didn't you give me my daughter when I asked for her? I'm sure I would have did better. She would have been probably a musician. She would have been able to hit a note when she sang. Politician. She would have been good in religion. She wouldn't have been breaking commandments. I mean, you always make this comparison with 7-1 women. And with me only. Like, it ain't no other guy out there. And then you saying it's a lot of starving musicians. Well, I didn't really pick that career. I have 2 AAs. One in computer information systems. I really didn't do that good because I started kirking out because of you. I mean, you broke my spirit in Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. Like driving a man to drink. And you talking about you made the right decision. You got a support group compared to us. And if you say the word, all the men seem to believe you. I mean, you must be a piece of cake in a dress or something, the way you blowing their mind. But you would never get mine like that. You know it. Because it's minute thinking, the way you think, especially sex. I mean, I know you ain't comparing me with being better sexually, and it's a natural occurrence. I mean, you tripping. To me, that's what it seems. In Maryland, D.C., and Virginia on one guy. I mean, one guy who fed you, gave you, I mean, through sister and so-called daughter and even the mother. Never late. Mom used to say I was always on time, and now I'm late. That mom's did. Well, like I said, you only get one love, so I ain't expect you to treat me like mom. But you ain't give me no respect for at least financially supporting somebody else's kid, who I think it is. I mean, I did a good job compared to what you give me. And then you crying in a restaurant now about minimum wage. You can stay at home with your parents, right? And get a degree and make a decision. You ain't gotta make a rash decision like a lot of men and join the military, do you? I mean, my mother and father ain't say they wasn't taking care of no lazy ass nigga, but society ain't give them a chance, so I don't get one unless I'm an athlete. I mean, I'm tired of that jock syndrome too. I mean, that's all you do. Put down, put down, put down. So I'm discouraged, but I have confidence in myself, knowing I'm capable of being good, and you trying to make me bad. Well, it ain't work in my mind if it worked in everybody else's. So what I got to say, and I've been saying all the time, is peace be unto all of y'all. Just as the Lord Jesus Christ told me. You ever heard that from him? I did. But see, I'm paranoid, so you think I ain't got no faith. Right. Who are you to say that? Who are you to say who's going into heaven and who's going to hell? Who are you to try to close the gates on somebody? Unless you ain't trying to go. Know what I'm saying? Because everybody, you should want to make it, especially in life. If they tried honestly, I ain't get out there and hustle. I ain't have time for that. I had child support. So I worked and went to school. So stop lying on me. I ain't had time for no rape. I was too busy paying child support, so I ain't end up behind bars. Now you're going to say I'm a drug dealer. I'm a disabled veteran, collect Social Security, because you wouldn't let me perform in this system. You wouldn't. I mean, I get on a job, you call me uppity. I'm like, what? I'm being a professional. I'm sounding grammatically correct right now, like I'm supposed to. But when I'm in my comfort zone, I can't be myself like I grew up around my family. Without you get hysterically misdemeaning. Well, you ain't answer that question. And don't I seem patient? Can I leave the area in the RV and without you saying no to me? Because you don't like me. So I'm ready to leave the country. If you don't mind, without calling me a terrorist. You ain't running me, you harass me. You bother me. You broke my spirit and I got on narcotics. I got off of it. And you don't believe me. Now you lying and spending my money saying I'm still on it. Are you? Let peace be unto you, you false accusers. I haven't done any crime that's worth a hurricane caught sentence. You just want fame and glory. But it ain't promised many are called, but chosen few. Remember that line. Because what you do to the least of them, you also do unto him. I'm talking about God Almighty, ain't nothing but one. Allah, whatever you want to call him. And I bet you that's in the Quran too, which I never read. But anyway, like I said, peace be unto y'all. Now, can I get my RV and leave? Because, I don't need to die trying to live in the American system. I mean, if you're going to sacrifice something, do your own way to hurt, if God tell you to. Other than that, I don't belong to this slavery type system, thinking I got to pay, and that's the way. No, not unless I commit a serious crime. And this ain't calling behind. But this in and out situation is causing stuff like that. So I'm out, so can I leave the country? Please, I got my passport. Can't be a criminal if I got that. I mean, it ain't gonna take long. You give me some time without bothering me. I don't need the American money. It can be made elsewhere. Since it's your dollar, you own it, you said. That's a dumb philosophy. George Washington them on it. You don't look nothing like them. Unless you wear a wig. I hate to say this on Sunday, but fuck y'all, motherfuckers. Talking about I made the wrong decision by not staying with somebody else's daughter's mother. I mean, she done went through a couple husbands that died now, damn it, and got money off of them and threw a Marine outside in the cold. Now, y'all can kiss my ass about me and my decision making. I mean, all the relationships I had in the past and friendships was never a good decision. My dad always used to say, boy, what kind of friends you pick? And I'm like, what kind you pick? Because it's like, me and dad never had any, not even sibling friends. Fuck this shit. Can I leave the country? Y'all are lunching on my ass like crazy today. I ain't never had a true friend. So, why would I rely on one now? I mean, I can handle it. Let me get the animals and we'll roll out. The animals would be just fine because I'm not the violent type. You can ask the animal. Dr. Doolittle's, 'cause you really don't do nothing. And you say primp and proper. I bet you my 4 years in the military killed you, huh? 20 years at work as a civilian. I bet you. My working history since I was 14, since I ain't worked long enough for the American dollar free as a disabled veteran. I ain't asked to be disabled. I ain't diagnosed my damn self. But if I can't enjoy it, y'all can have it. Can I roll out? I go make it somewhere else because I'm confident I'm alright. You know, you might say I ain't got no faith, but that's your opinion. And if I have to ask God for man, I will, rather than rob somebody or sell drugs. So you can hang that scenario up for my life. I'm too smart to do that. I'm too witty. So I don't know about you, but I'm feeling kind of shit here. Yeah, look, no, my skin don't look like doo doo. It's kind of like brown, like an Indian's. See these eyes, you know, I might have kidney problems. Never know. The bags under your eyes, you might have kidney problems too. Because people with bags under their eyes normally have kidney problems. So go on and get your facelift and your little breast implants. Because I'm going to be real. I ain't going to be like Cher Bono either. Or RuPaul and Unique. Or add an addition to my shit. Because I'm real. Big or little. Rich or small. I'm going to treat you fair. With or without the ball. Let me tell you this. I'm really not interested in anybody right now. I'm serious. In a relationship. I mean, one white guy, you tell your daughter not to mess with us unless we got money. Like, I want to end up like OJ and get sued. If something happened to your daughter for gambling or something or snorting some coke and somebody kill her. I mean, you can't keep her anyway. Not me. Can I keep anybody? I couldn't keep a girl or a guy. Didn't you get them both? So why should I be interested? I mean, so I got to go to jail or something to learn how to make love to somebody. That's crazy. If you think that, oh, you offended? Well, you impede your daughter. I mean, you play around the world with all the girls you want, but you don't let your daughter mess with the black guy unless you got money. In case something happened, you can take his money. That's what it seemed like. So really, I'm not interested in fast girls or guys. I mean, I ain't interested in something I can't keep. You see what's happening to me now? The takers, the takers. I mean, you take, and I don't get, and then I get denied, and now you want to throw me in jail like Hurricane Carter, because I have a future, because you want to make people think that y'all didn't make a mistake by not letting me make it on my own. I made a mistake. You got a reason for leaving me because I'm nothing, so you make me nothing. Because you don't want to seem like I made a mistake by leaving him, right, Wendy? I made a mistake by leaving him. He was a star. He could have been Prince or Michael Jackson or somebody. Then end up like Michael Jackson and Prince did too. Idolatry. I really don't want that either. I mean, if y'all into it, it's dangerous. I mean, sex is too now for me. I mean, if I approach a girl, bump into him accidentally, excuse me, I will say, and you will still say something dumb like sexual harassment, or I harassed you, or tried to hit you. It's going crazy. See, false accusations for money, idolatry, for who? You or your kids? The lottery? I mean, you got a bounty on my head. Why you tell me I will report to the police station if I did something wrong? Because I know I ain't got no crime on my head. I'm innocent, but convicted by the media and the press secretary woman. If you ain't know, and 7-1, they want a presidency. Well, break my glass table instead of the glass ceiling, but let me leave first. Because it's a fish tank, really. Christmas present for somebody, but you got it. I ain't fighting. Can I bow gracefully without being harassed? Huh? Now that he got it right or whatever you say, hey, can y'all act appropriate? Can I roll out? Because you made it clear since World War II, World War One, after the war, when we win, we still not appreciated. And these rich men that think they made it the right decision, black men, hey, many are called, but chosen a few, especially in like sports. But it ain't that many black politicians or businessmen like Bill Gates or uh, Steve Jobs in technology, unless they stole that because they're stealing from me. So you wanted to happen, so it happened somehow with a girl, something. I don't know what the. Don't ask me. It's like you ain't interested until you see somebody smart with them. The grass still greener, so you want to try to extract everything from the weaker one and then leave the other one hanging. I'm on to you. You flim playing both of us. But can I go home without being harassed by people? Because white people act like they want to hurt me. I'm at peace. You know, I had a lot of white friends and I lost them all. And I'm hurt by that, but I can carry on. Broken heart can mend. We. See, every time I turn around, I'm paranoid like crazy. Because y'all always trying to give somebody time in jail. I mean, you like picking on the little guy, so I might as well get used to it, right? I ain't conform. As if you did from high school. From locking people, the little dudes, in the lockers and getting a laugh out of it. And now that you got power, you still doing it. I mean, this in and out game is causing mass murders of kids who recognize it. And I can't seem to get through to you, especially when two white guys get together. You can't break your tradition from high school of picking on the little guy that can't beat you up. And you get a laugh out of it with your girl. Go pick on somebody else, please. Thank you. Y'all better get some informers. If you're cheating on your man and in jail, that's for child support. He might act like he coming home early or coming home later. Say, I'm coming home January 1st. I come home tomorrow. Catch with a man, dog on his lap playing, open the door. Yep, you out here having fun. I'm in there fighting for my age. Girl. Oh, hell gonna break loose. She gonna say, Daddy, you're choking up. She gonna be calling that. And Daddy gonna be laughing, choking. Don't you worry about it, honey. Your uncle will take care of you. Your grandparents. I'm going back. Oh, yeah. Call 911. How many immigrants in jail for child support? I don't know. I had a parent, I guess it was parents, out there banging up my driveway, Hispanic. I'm like, I'm out paying these people. I can never get a minority, African American, we won't call yourself, to do that for that little bit of money. It was said you got me in a jackhammer, and I was like, but I can't afford that. They took a sledgehammer and knocked up concrete driveway. I mean, garage, and I was like, foundation. I'm like, what the hell? My house was shaking. My feet were shaking when they was hitting there. I'm gonna make them some chicken. I don't know. I see the Spanish women always walk around with their kids like, I ain't leaving them behind. I don't care. I don't know if they go to the club and like party girls or something, but it looked like they be helping their man. So, that's just one minority or migrant that came to America that I see. I'd be like, dang, what's wrong? I'm like looking at my place. Hi, my cousin. I'm looking at a Hispanic woman now, putting shingles on the house. I'm like, she up there without a harness and got balance. And my cousin was like, look, they got a woman on the roof. Then he looked at his crew, like, y'all ain't not. And I was like, why don't you go to Home Depot and pick a couple of them if they're more valuable? You gonna pay them or not? I couldn't, but you make more. So look at my domain now. Look like a ghetto house on the inside. I'm like, see that right there? A Spanish man did that. I'm like, that ain't bad. And he was like, I hate this house because it's old. You gotta improvise too much. I ain't coming back. I was like, oh, but I was like, you claim to be a Mason too. You gave him a bad reputation if you ain't come through. I'm like, I wouldn't tell people that because they got a good reputation of building stuff. You know, I'm like, what? Look at my junk. Or, cuz my boy Dawson and the neighbor said, I don't like supervising my friends. I was like, why? Because we friends and you take everything for granted. So I had to get up out my damn rack and go there and you got me. Shit. I ain't getting no sleep either. Working double shifts. I like, why me? They said they didn't get you. I like, okay, I'll be there. And fell back asleep accidentally. He came back. See, that's why I don't like supervising my friend. I like, huh? Like what? Why? It's hard to get them to work. We friends. I like, alright. Damn. So I got him did a real good job. Got a pat on the back too. A good recommendation. Like he was like, he's a changed person. I like, I'm glad I did that. But I'm like, the migrants, are they men in jail for child support? I mean, maybe a crime, but child support. They get visitations just on holiday. If they're in it for child support, they get money for cigarettes and stuff. Just so they get a big income tax check. I ain't never been there. The black man, I ain't never know. I don't know what's going on in there except when I see on TV. I mean, people fighting for their back. They're back now. Y'all said y'all wouldn't do that. And you rather than that. And I'm like, well, why would you do that? Y'all mad, huh? Turning the gilded beast. I feel like one before I get in there. I'm trapped. Look, I'm out. I get in there. I'm 55. I can't fight. I'm out. Especially smoke. I'm like a chimney. I'm out. Especially, what if I go in there broke? I'm be like, I gotta quit smoking. Cold turkey. I'm like, why don't y'all let me teleconference these if y'all wanted me to set an example? Damn, look, expedite. I'll expedite it. I'm outside. I don't need to go in there. Do it. I do. Damn. Y'all ain't got no mercy. See? What trying to send me? Black people, white people. All of y'all. What I do? What didn't I do? What didn't I do right? What can I do right? Can I do everything wrong? See? The flesh is weak, right? Look. Fall down, broken finger. Damn, look. See? Weak stuff. My will to live is strong. Look. I'm still trying to appeal. Y'all still saying, nail. F y'all. When your baby's mama come up here with a hairstyle that look like a pigskin, a half of one. with braids. Don't wear that shit no more. Don't wear that style no more. Hit my 34 touchdown. Touchdown. That wasn't down. In DC, they would said, "Who's that Bama?" I was like, "It's a football player, imitator with breasts." Good morning, everybody. Whoever see this video, September 28th, 2019, 8/19. That's happening. Tell you what, I see why you should go in your own closet and repent. Because if you really mean it, it's going to be like, please, 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 the James Brown song. I'll take this second unit. I know. What kind of grown man that has everything and the father help him get it talk about, I got a beat. Like, you forget all those wells, right? You be like, damn, man, you a guy. And now people in check, they're endangering their child at the hellfire if they don't correct them. See, hellfire. I ain't got my ass whipped. So I know when to behave. A young star, boy, get all that damn money. You spoil like man, can't tell me nothing. What country you from? You right in America until you start breaking the law. Then you're wrong. Because if I was president, I'd prosecute you by the law in your country. Like in Pakistan, if you steal, your hand get cut off or something. See, you got it made in America. And y'all tripping because I'm ready to book up. Somewhere like Turkey where it's nice and not ruined, not destroyed, not third world yet.